Ba 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 ba. Vocabulary Cartoons Review Number 4 presents of Hunch and Sean Productions. Review number 4's words. We have 10 again today, and now I'm so tired I am not even going to go and shout you out anything. Maybe. Let's start with word number 1. We start with askew. I'm just gonna make this askew. I'm just kidding. That'll break it. Anyways, this is the word askew. It is an adjective. And what does it mean? It means crooked. Like how this thing's a little askew. This cat toy's a little askew. And how do you remember that word? You remember it with this. Q. You remember with the word Q. And why askew? Q. Q, 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 Q. That's exactly why you should remember. What's a cue anyway? It's like those long sticks you use in pool, where you just use it to hit the white ball so that it hits other balls and makes it go into the hole. That's basically what it is. That's a cue. And you can think of the sentence like this. Badger's pool cue was a little askew. And imagine like you're playing pool and then the stick is a little bit bent so that it's about to hit the other person's face. Number 2, we have aspire. What is aspire? You can remember it with retire. Aspire, retire. Aspire means to go and accomplish, to have some goals. You have to have loads of things. I aspire to do this, meaning you want to do that and you want to accomplish it. Aspire means you're wanting to accomplish it, and that is basically the verb. And you can remember it with the word retire. And then with this sentence too, John aspired to retire early and to become a man of leisure. Woo, gaki go, gaki go, gaki go, gaki. Go, gaki go, gaki. That's how you remember. That's how I remember it. Number 4, do you remember it with astute? And you remember that word with suit. And what does astute mean? Astute means to be more keen, to look more clever, and all those things too. In fact, astute, you can remember it with the word suit because it's an adjective. And you can know this. John thought that if he's bought this suit and wore it, he would look more astute. And looking more astute would be good for his job interview. And job interviews are the most important thing in the world. Go ducky do ducky. Unless you want to go to theaters, then anyone can become a theater drama man as long as they don't have public embarrassment issues or reputation issues. And now, number 5, we have asunder. It's an adjective. And remember it with sunder! Pew, pew, pew! Sunder! And that's exactly how you remember it, or at least that's how I remember it. Next up, we have the remembering of asunder with sunder. How does asunder mean anyway? It means to destroy into multiple pieces. And because it's destroyed into multiple pieces, or just deleted, or at least taken apart into multiple pieces, that's exactly what seems to work out too. Asunder, you remember asunder by thinking of this sentence. The thunder and lightning got the 2 young lovers asunder. And remember it like this. 2 people kissing each other in the park, and suddenly lightning crashes in between them with the sound boom effects of the thunder, and then those 2 are jolted away with electrocution with skeleton vivid images. That's how I love remembering stuff like that. And now it's number 6, atrophy. And you remember the word trophy, which is here, a trophy. Just delete the A. And that's how you remember it! Smack, 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 smack. And you remember this atrophy with this sentence. Atrophy, well, basically means to lessen, so that you would actually be less of something. And time to switch. Now I have a big pointy hand. Alright, now, atrophy basically, as I already said, means to lessen something, to become weaker, or to be softer or something. And atrophy, you remember that? With trophy, as I already mentioned. And you remember it with this sentence. John was a trophy winner until his muscles became a little bit atrophic because, well, he had a disease. And now number 8 is austere. You remember with steer. Austere means very overly calm and still, and basically means you are acting as if nothing is special, that you are not special at all. Basically, you are too neutral and too still, let's just say. And austere steer is no fun at a party. And remember, imagine a party where every there's moose, and then they're all wearing fancy clothes, except one guy in the middle who's just wearing nothing, is standing still and next to the windowsill and is not even looking through the window, and it's like, and everyone else is, and two people in the front are looking at him, well, at least like glancing at him and talking about him and pointing at him with someone else. Number 9, you remember the word badger, the verb, with the word badger, the noun. Badger, the verb, actually means this. It means to pester someone or to annoy someone. Or badger, the noun, is the animal badger. It's a name. And you remember with this word, with this sentence, badgering badgers. With a badger on a dam, making crazy cuckoo signs to the person in the rowboat about to cross the dam. And realizing there's a bridge. Like there's a little thing that's blocking the whole river. And last word, finally, it's the last word. You remember that word? Ballistics. It basically means it's a noun, and the ballistic without the s is an adjective. Ballistics is the field of studying of shooting stuff. Basically, this field of studying of guns and all the way how a projectile goes through the air, like the study of how this thing, when I throw it, will go like that, and why it does like that. Ballistic is an adjective meaning, hey, ballistic arms. It's another name for firearm. Anything to do with shooting stuff or projectiles flying away. And you remember that with lipstick. Ballistic lipstick. The ballistics of lipstick. And imagine a tank shooting a gigantic piece of lipstick, while women right there are like using lipstick on their mouths. And basically the lipstick is being shot through the air into a gigantic mouth. That is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys soon. Sign out. Peace. Ba da 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 dee. Oh, bachi baki do di da di do di da. Bye bye. Bye bye.